deal with all outstanding issues about discipline. As we started these processes of election, we have seen an upsurge of suspensions and so on. And the punishment normally will be such that it will end after the election. So if I want to prevent you from contesting, I just suspend you. And then I say that your suspension will last up to January. So it means all the processes that we have now, you cannot participate. So to bring fairness in the process, we will be dealing with all those suspensions in the coming week before we proceed to the elections. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll now take my seat. If there is any other thing that you don't understand, you may feel free to ask. I think they will circulate the timetable and the guidelines. You don't need to print. If they give you, you can put it on WhatsApp and give it to them.
A round of applause for the General Secretary. Thank you very, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please, are there any questions? Okay. So, we have a microphone here. Just bring the microphone here. No, because of the live coverage, speaking to the microphone. You tell us your name, the media station you are representing, and your question.
All right. My name is Kofi Juma. My name is Kofi Juma from KMTV.
Okay.
I want to find out from the General Secretary. The last time we came here, you may mention that some of the new members are supposed to, if you want to register as a new member, you have to go to your district or maybe your area to go and register. I want to find out if it's still going on or they have stopped it. And if it is going on, can somebody right now to go and do the registration and then pay all his dues and then come and become...
So you want to find out whether members of the public can register to be members now? Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
So my name is Wisdom. I work with TVXYZ. Regarding the SWIFT or the drift from persons who would have to wait until the election is done before they file for nomination. So if maybe somebody is trying to just sabotage somebody at the constituency level, and so the person will definitely lose the election there. But such a person can be very active at the regional level. It will not be prudent that you open it up so that while nomination is ongoing for the constituency, that person still has opportunity to contest, even if he loses at the constituency level, to contest at the regional level.
Thank you.
And then, I don't know whether I missed it, the national election bids. Maybe General didn't speak or he spoke.
Thank you very much. General will respond to that. Any other? Okay. I think let's take the last one here. Can you bring the microphone here?
Okay, thank you. My name is Maxwell from Onia TV. I don't know if my memory serves me right. I think the filing fee for the regional chairman and other executives were given, but that of the national chairman or the national executives were not given. The second question has to do with the aspirants filling the form and online. We also have a process where they have to get somebody to endorse them and second them. So in that case, how do you authenticate the people who are endorsing and also seconding the aspirants? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Most of you are asking questions as though you have intentions of contesting. But ladies and gentlemen, before General will come and respond to these questions and we will call it a day, permit me to introduce our national chairman and leader who just joined us while the presentation was ongoing, Honorable Samuel Ofuso Ampofo. All right, General, the floor is yours.
Last question first. We are not saying the forms will be completed online. They are saying that the forms will be available for download online. So we deal with the problem of availability, because somebody holding the forms can hide and hoard and prevent other people from accessing. So we put it there so you can download and then have access. So there will be no complaint about somebody denying you access to the form. But you print it in hard copy before you take it around to do your endorsement and the other things. Yes, the registration has come to an end for the purposes of these elections, because you cannot continue registration whilst elections are ongoing. There must be a cut-off point for the purpose of planning the elections. You must know the number of delegates, you must know the number of ballot papers you'll be printing and all else. That is why you need to close the register at some point and conduct the elections. Immediately after the elections, then the registers will be open countrywide for members who want to join to come on board and join. Yes, we have been silent on the national guidelines because we are yet to approve the programs and processes for the National Congress. It's the important activity in the party, and so we need sufficient time to think through and establish all the guidelines. So the guidelines I have issued, that is why I did not mention guidelines for the National Congress. But the timetable has been approved. So whatever the guidelines will be, they will all have to be, they will all have to fit into the general timetable that we have approved. The issue about somebody being competent in the constituency, but for one or two reasons he couldn't win elections there and he wants to come to national or regional and so on. The choice is yours. If you consider yourself as capable to do a regional job, don't go and file at constituency level. Nothing prevents you from coming straight to file for your regional position. But you cannot have your two hands in opposite pies. You are here, if it doesn't work, this is the auxiliary gear. If it doesn't work, we don't want that type of thing. Because, we tried it before and it generated very genuine difficulties. Somebody loses at regional level and comes to win elections at national level, and he is to supervise the person who defeated him or her. It generates difficulties. That's why we are saying that if you have lost at the regional level and you want to come to national, at least for that electoral cycle, you will not get the opportunity to come. In another electoral cycle in future, you can decide whether you come to national or you go to regional. And the same way applies to whether you want to go to regional or you want to remain at the constituency level. Is that all? Thank you very much.
Oh, a round of applause for General. It's not easy to keep all these things in your head. Maybe we'll see you after and then give you the answer you need. But I would want to, on behalf of the leadership of the party, thank all of you for coming and plead with you to give us some few minutes. We'll be with you because of the Russian-Ukrainian war and COVID-19 and the death of the Queen. Today we will delay a bit. You know what I'm talking about. But you'll see. But our Deputy General Secretary in charge of operations is here. The peace stations can speak with him. He will break down the issues and summarize everything for you. Thank you very much.
amongst the crew yet, but several years of steady work will sort everything out. In 2 years, this will be a really efficient team.
Hoist the cargo.
Percher, I can't hear you. I can't hear you because of the speakerphone.
Hoist the cargo.
Yes, yes.
If that speakerphone is still interfering, I'll repeat, hoist the cargo.
I'm serious. This speakerphone is deafening.
Hoist means up.
Oh, I mean, with this speakerphone on, I can't hear anything here in the cabin.